Well, folks, here we are. We're at the Circle B Bar Reserve. It was once a ranch, cattle ranch. And it comprises about 1,300 acres. Now, the Bar B is located just outside of Lakeland, Florida. And it was originally, as I said, a cattle ranch. And it was purchased to help maintain the Banana Creek Marsh area, home to an array of birds and wildlife. Now, this was purchased in the year 2000. Now, I visited here 8 to 10 years ago and decided I was going to come out here and photograph this area. Back then, there was almost no visitors outside of photographers. So I packed up one morning and headed over this way and got here at the time they opened. And great time to come, it's cooler. But boy, I headed out, it was dark. Don't want to do that. Want to wait till at least you get a little light. Well, I'm going to head out of here. I see they put up little picnic areas they didn't used to have. And there are people out here picnicking. Yep, a lot of people out here today. Nice day, why not? Last time I was here, came out here about 6 in the morning. Dark as dark can be. No moon. Now I want to tell you, this is one spooky walk. This is only part of it. Well, first crossroads. Probably got the wrong one. Yeah. We'll see. Anyway, this was spooky enough in the dark. Had a little flashlight with me. Get to the lake area where the gators are and everything, which I'll show you in a little bit. That man was really, really spooky. Lost Bridge Trail. Underwater. Well, I'm probably on the wrong trail. And see you down the road anyway. What the heck? Yeah, bandits. This guy's pretty close to the picnic area. As you can see there, he doesn't care. Now this particular path for a few hundred feet is paved. After that, it's pass, or in this case, I got on a small roadway. Now it's beautiful. Trees are beautiful. But you got to keep your eyes open. And I know a lot of people just go back here and they just walk. They really don't see. And you've got to look around. Your eyes have got to be trained to see at a distance. Birds in the trees are some of the hardest to spot. Yeah, he's digging for probably grubs or worms. Yeah, this path is more like it. This is lake on one side, marsh on the other. Boy, that's soupy over there. Just gotta keep your eyes open. See what I mean? Yeah, train your eyes to see. Do you see that one bird there? Yes, that is a pelican sitting on that little limb. All kinds of birds in those trees. Now we know what that is. Hey, sports fans. Man, I'm a little out of breath. It's been quite a hike so far. Probably a mile and a half or two. And this is what I got. This path for a good mile now. And on the other side is the lake. Most of the gators I've seen have been in the lake. But a few of them over here, like that one, there's one right back there. See him? You don't know if you can see him or not. Straight back there, just barely see him above the water. Look at here. Bird got him a fish here. So there's the path I'm going down. Got a long way to go yet. Swamp on one side, lake on the other. You know, all kinds of wildlife. Keep your eyes open, you'll spot them. I'm just surprised. Number of people out here today. Yep. Some a-hole just threw a can down there in the lake. Too lazy to carry it out. He had to throw it in the lake. Sloppy piece of crap. That's who that is. Now we got swamp on both sides. And then the lake. Yeah, swing around here. You can see out towards the lake now. That's all swamp before you get to the lake. Yep. So, the other thing, it's hot out here. Pretty darn hot out here today. I don't know what the temperature is out here, but I'm gonna say high 80s. Very humid. This is a walk you don't want to take unless you're in halfway good shape, which I'm not. Remember, folks, a long time ago when I came and shot this, I did my stills photography out here. I walked this lot of this in the dark. Talk about spooky. Oh, man, that's spooky. Bunch of otters one time came up out of the swamp making a racket. Just scared the hell out of me. Kept picturing a gator laying across this path. And I did come across one time. Not on this path, but on one of the other trails. He was a biggie. Big fat gator laying right across the trail. I turned around, went the other way. Figured I wasn't gonna disturb him. Here's a bench, nobody on it. Maybe I'll just sit down for a minute. I think he's coming after me. Now we know what that is too. Do you think he was easy to see? He's pretty hard to spot way back there. There's another one. I've seen a lot of people walk right by it. Never saw it. Never saw anything back there either, because that's not an alligator. But that is. How about two of them? Sneaky guy, isn't he? Yes, I walk this at night. Well, break time. That was a big walk around the lake. Not sure the miles, I'll figure it up later. Gotta catch my breath here. There's a lot more to see. I'm certainly not gonna in the heat of the day, and it's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Too hot to be out here. You want to get out here first thing in the morning. Not necessarily before the light comes up. I've done that. I don't want to do that again. But as soon as the light's up, you need to get out on the trails when it's cooler. Also, you got more wildlife walking around, running around, swimming before the sun comes up. So I'm going to sit here a minute, and I'm going to be heading this way. I want to see the lakes and some of the large nesting areas and so forth. I'm not going to get way back there this year, but you can take a look from a distance. See you down the road. Yeah, I'm getting close to the areas of the nesting, areas for the birds. But I'm not going to walk back there. That's another probably half-mile walk. Well, there you are. I got about a 2-mile walk to get back to the car. So I'm not going to get to the nesting areas today. And in the afternoon, there's not as many birds there in the afternoon anyway. Well, that was quite a hike. The last time I was here, I pretty much walked that whole thing. But you gotta remember, I was a lot younger then. See, that's got to be 8-10 years. And I was better equipped. I mean, I was carrying water, even had a snack with me, which I would strongly recommend that you carry plenty of water and a little energy bar or something with you. The water you need to drink, and if you got a little extra, you pour it over your head to cool you down. A lot of sunny areas, a lot of cloudy areas, or shady areas. Shady areas aren't too bad, but you get back in that sun in 80 to 90 degree weather, you better have some water. You better be prepared, which I was not. So we didn't walk at all, we just walked. I'm gonna say we probably did about 4 miles. I'll add that up later. But it was quite an adventure. I haven't been there in years. Probably gonna throw in some stills if I could find my files from the shoot that I did there. So I'll see you guys down the road as we head out. I'm gonna make another little stop here. Very, very important stop. Been there before, filmed it before. Favorite, well, not my favorite, but in Florida here, one of my favorite wineries. Imagine that. Ben's gonna stop at a winery, and he might buy some wine. Holy smokes, do you believe it? But I'll see you when we get there. Here are a few of the birds I shot the last time I was there. That's an osprey. That's a bunch of birds. Not sure I could pronounce half the names of these birds. That's an egret, we know that. Spoonbill. Stork. More spoonbills. Another egret, white egret. One's a snowy egret. Stork. Spoonbill. I was lucky. I got to see a lot of them taking off and landing. And really got lucky on the stork, because I seen a stork couple that had a nest out in the marsh. And when one would fly back to the nest to greet the other one, they would do their dance. Very rare to get to see that. Bald eagle. Well, we're gonna head down the road here and find that winery. And there it is, Keel's Winery. One of my favorite Florida wines. So I stopped and got me a few bottles of wine, take back. And time to head home, back through Tampa. Across the Gandy Bridge, back into St. Pete, back home.